Hey up, Meodes. It is Rowie here. It is Wednesday. Thank you very much indeed for swinging by. And yeah, it's time for a bloody big beer with a bloody big lad, I think. So, and as we have here, something quite hype. This was originally one of the beers that I put to you folks to vote for the beer that was going to end my month-long sobriety, for lack of a better way of putting it. I did a month without beer, whatever, no biggie. And this was one of the ones. This is one that I thought was actually going to win, which I was kind of banking on that actually, because I've been looking forward to it. And it is Vault City Adroit Theory collaboration, maple vanilla choc chip scoop. It's a 13% imperial stout. It was released for their Vault City's 5th birthday. It was one of their 5th birthday beers. As everybody knows, Vault City are primarily focusing on sort of modern sour beer. I believe that's actually their phrase, the catchphrase, isn't it? Modern sour beer, something like that. I think it says it on the cans. But they are a dab hand with the Imperial Stout, which I don't know if many people know that. The obviously the Neon Raptor collaboration earlier on this year, the double deep fried Mars Bar Imperial Stout was an absolute masterpiece. They have got a double deep fried, some sort of ginger nonsense that's coming out in the next couple of weeks as well, which I think is 16%. That's a collaboration with Nerd Brewing. I am super looking forward to that one. I will definitely, googly eyes, I will definitely be getting myself a can of that, although it is in a 330ml can. Boo, boo. But then again, I suppose with the whole sort of tax, beer duty, all that nonsense, stupid tax wankers. But yeah. So yeah, what does it say on the can? Not for the faint of heart. That's what Adroit Theory say, which makes our pals from across the pond the perfect partner for our latest Imperial Stout, brewed in celebration of Vault City's 5th birthday. Infused with deep chocolate flavours from cacao nibs and chocolate malt, with a velvety smooth mouthfeel from lactose and creamy vanilla. Lashings of maple syrup round out every scoop and sip of our decadent dessert stout. So I am super looking forward to that. Look at this. So yes, 13%. It currently has a great 4.28 on Untapped. So another another sort of high-end classy beer from this high-end classy guy. Like I've said before, I'll say it again, you will not be seeing any shelf turds on this channel. You will not be seeing this guy reviewing B&M bargain beers. I was going to swear though. You're not going to be seeing me reviewing any of that crap, because it's not worth the money. It is just not worth the money. I can't remember how much this cost. Doesn't matter. But yeah, as always, we've got the Emperor's glass, because we're having a big Imperial Stout. It is December after all. So yeah, let's get that open. We'll get it in there. We'll get it bloody slurped, shall we? Yeah, there we go. Oh, I can already smell the chocolate. Look at that. That is everything that I want in a big Imperial Stout. I'm not going to lie to you. Lovely little tan head on there. Yeah. I mean, I was going to say it's jet black, but you can literally see that. There's no point me commenting on how on the colour of it, because you can see, can't you? So let's have let's get the old conch in there. Have a little sniff. Oh, you can smell the maple syrup. You can smell the vanilla. It smells sweet. It smells like this is going to be a big sweet glass of birthday gubbins, and I tell you what, I am 100% here for it. So yeah, should we? I'm gasping here. Let's get it bloody slurped. Ooh. If you do not have a sweet tooth, you will not be a fan of this one. That is incredibly sweet, which was to be expected with the use of the phrase lashings of maple syrup. But that is great. That is super thick. Like, yeah, that is, it literally coats the mouth. That is thick. It's unctuous. decadent, like they say that on the can. It absolutely is. That is fantastic. It is, again, 13%. You would not guess that. There's not a hint of its ABV in there whatsoever. There's no bitterness. That is just a big, sweet, I want to say mess, but in the nicest possible way. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's a big, sweet mess in the way that an Eton mess is a mess, I suppose. I hate Eton mess. Eton mess is a absolute rubbish dessert. It is. If you were to sort of like, if you were to sort of like get like the Tory party into food form, it would be Eton mess. It is just, I don't know why I spoke complimentary about Eton mess. Eton mess can go itself. Eton mess is rubbish. But yeah, this on the other hand, I tell you what, it's got that sort of melted ice cream vibe. Not as, it's definitely chocolatey, but it's not as chocolatey as I thought it was going to be. The vanilla's definitely there. The maple syrup is definitely the hero on this one. This must be one of the lowest ABV Adroit Theory beers that have ever been made, to be honest with you. Yeah, that is absolutely fantastic. I don't really get to drink a lot of Vault City beers, to be honest with you. I do, I think they're a great brewery, and I've been to the brewery. It's massive. It is so big. It is huge how big it is. And everyone there is absolutely sound. I just not really, just not that much of a sour fan. You know, as you've probably established, because I mention it in every single video, that I don't particularly like sours that much. But when they do imperial stouts, they are always absolutely belting. They did one a few years ago, which I missed, which really annoyed me. It was I say it annoyed me, I just didn't buy it. So like, it annoyed me later. And other than, and you know, and I say annoys me, it's like, I kind of went, oh, that was annoying, and then forgot about it until just now. They did one with coconut in, and the coconut was so thick, it was like solidifying in people's fridges, and they had to sort of like take it out and stick long pokey things in there to sort of like bash it up to sort of like mix it through. Man, it looked delicious. I know a lot of people moaned about it, but crikey, I would have loved to have tried that, because coconut is absolute flavour. I love coconut. Like, these people moan when there's like bounties left in the celebrations box. Yeah, bring them here. Bounties are peng, mate. Bounties are really good. Let's get it done with some coconut in it now. I'm annoyed. Like, I'm annoyed at myself for getting annoyed because this doesn't have coconut in, and it's never said it had coconut. This is waffling on now, aren't I? Warming up in the hands. Look at the old Emperor's brewing glass. I've got some, I don't think I have any standalone Emperor's beers in my stash, actually. I've got a couple of collaborations. I still have a Defeat the Rancor. I still have a Fear the Rancor. Obviously, both Neon Raptor collabs. I've got at least 2 Yoda Conditions, which are Nerd Brewing collabs. Trying to think if I've got anything else. I've got the staggeringly good porter, imperial porter there, but that's 8.5%. So that's a session IPA for the session IPA. That's a session dark beer for old Damien from Emperors. I say old. He's a dashing youngish chap. Yeah, people always going about how big he is. They're like, Damien from Emperor's massive, and it's like, no, he's not. Like, he's average. He's like normal size. He's got a big personality, I suppose, but. Yeah, a nicer man you are unlikely to meet, to be fair. He is great. I've got a lot of time for Damien. He's a good lad. And he can take a ribbing, which is what I like. I always look for that in a drinking partner, compadre, companion, etc. Is someone who can take abuse. And he's really into Star Wars. A grown man who's into Star Wars. Ridiculous. And yeah. But yeah, great guy. So yeah. What was that? That was just like, what was that? That was rubbish. I don't know what that was. But yeah, that is an absolute belter. That is the problem, I suppose, of these videos that I'm going to be doing over the next over the December is the things that I've bought over the year for the stash. So the things you probably can't get now. So nobody cares. Like, nobody's going to watch this because it's like, oh, so I can watch you drink a beer that I now can't have. So even if, like, I may as well say they're all terrible because it doesn't matter because you're not going to get to try them, are you? But if you did get to try it, let me know in the comments down below what you thought about it. And yeah, and I suppose that's that video done, isn't it? I've still got to make my dinner and do stuff like that, isn't it? It's like getting on a bit. It's 9:05, not had my dinner yet. I mean, admittedly, it's 9:05. I'm recording this on Monday, you know, so you can watch it or not watch it at midday on Wednesday. But yeah, thank you very much indeed for watching. If you know have made it this way through, I'm sorry about the rollicks that I was talking, you know, for the vast majority of it. But yeah, as always, a like and subscribe goes a very, very long way. And yeah, thank you. Sorry, my stepometer, I've just managed to hit 10,000 steps. What a load of old cobblers that must be, because I've been sat down for 11 minutes. I haven't moved anywhere, have I? But yeah, thank you very much indeed for watching. Liking and subscribe always goes a very, very long way. So I can start making some of that sweet, sweet internet money. You know, or just send me some money. You know, just do that. Just give me some money. Bastards. Yeah, sorry, yeah, like and subscribe, which is just as good. And I'll see you soon, won't I? I'll get another video done soon. See you on Friday, I suppose. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit.